how do I be more considerate? And that was one that's been on our list for a while. And I thought, hey, this might be a great time to talk about it.
Oh man, a lot of it is developing empathy. To be completely honest, it's being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and consider their situation. Um, and that is especially hard for younger people. I think about when I was a teenager or early adult, and there were many instances where I'm like, I didn't. It wasn't just that I was inconsiderate. It's that I had just I didn't even think about what about the situation as a whole. For
Isn't that kind of the definition of inconsiderate?
I mean, yeah. So like after high school, when I graduated, I moved in with my older brother for a few months. I never even thought anything like helping to pay for groceries, helping to pay for rent, nothing. And he never had that conversation with me, and I just didn't think about it because before that I was just living with my parents, and that was never something I even thought about. But
Yeah.
after I got out of the house and got on my own and everything like that, I'm like, that's probably a conversation I should have had with my brother and his family about expectations on helping to pay for stuff. Like I'd buy groceries every now and again, but it wasn't like I was still eating their food most of the time and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I don't know, probably about 10 years later, when when they were having some hard times financially, I reached out and I was like, hey, I'm gonna send you guys some money, and I sent them, I don't know, like $200-300. And in a way, in my mind, I'm like helping to pay back for them helping me out after I had graduated high school. But I think a lot of that comes with wisdom, and a lot of wisdom comes through experiencing life in general. What do you think?
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
What a jerk.
Gratitude is everything. And I think another way to be honestly more considerate of people is just not care. And by that, people get a little snippy. They get a little snarky with things, and so I don't. It's not going to be a short episode tonight, random kid. We'll throw in a bonus topic, okay? Okay, are you not entertained? All right, but it is. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Is if somebody's like me, and if you don't care, it's not even going to splash on you, and then you don't react back because sometimes people are being snappy and grumpy without realizing it, and so when you snap back, it makes it worse. Honestly, I've lived this life for a very long time. Leave the place you go into better than you found it,
Yep.
and that's kind of the general rule on everything that I do. Is I'll be all about owning a space. I think Joe has seen that once or twice. I just will redesign it however I want, but then I'll immediately put it all back the way it was, pristine, tape down everything after the fact, and that's just everything. I did not actually go to my parents' house today. I had a cold. I woke up Wednesday with a cold and stayed home from work, and then Thursday I was taking meds and whatever for it. And I don't think we've talked about it publicly yet, but my mom has been diagnosed with like stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I actually don't know the stage yet, but it's cancer, and they still don't have the information yet. So I called my dad to say, hey, I'll probably be doing better. You've got the man flu. It's what random kid says. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, people. Go look that up on YouTube. The man flu. It is so funny. It is so dumb. But anyway, I know I took care of myself. I wasn't a big baby, but I could sit around and play video games and just, rest for most of the day. But I did call my dad and say, hey, I'm not sure where we are in the stage of everything because she hadn't started chemo yet. And so, but he said, yeah, they advised that she not be around sick people. So, well, all right. I'm not sure if I'll be really clear of everything, but I know today I'm not, so I won't come. But I didn't go today, and my oldest daughter took the younger two out there, and she went and saw him for a while, which I hated it because I did not know my cousin Sharana was going to be there. Had no idea, and I never get to see her, and so that was like, meh.
Is she from a ways away, or?
Yeah. I honestly can't remember where she lives now. It's like over in Alabama. It's not like a huge faraway thing,
but enough that
enough that it's like, oh well. I mean, I still shouldn't have gone, and that's why I didn't go. But yeah. So I distracted myself with that story. What we're talking about here?
Being considerate.
Be more considerate, yeah. So, because if I do go to my parents' house, I just use that thing. Leave it better than I found it, right? So if I can just answer questions and just be chill and watch the kids do their thing and everybody has fun and just basically be quiet, it goes really well and everybody gets what they want out of it, Same when her family comes over here. I really did just dig us doing a very small, just us Thanksgiving dinner last night. But when the family does come over, I find my seat out in the backyard and I sit by the fire pit and I just set up camp there the whole time. And if people come around, they talk to me. If they don't. And this time I'm also glad they didn't come because normally one of the things I do is I smoke a cigar to entertain myself when I have to talk to people I don't want to talk to. But and that was not going to happen yesterday. But yeah, it's you just find ways to avoid, right, conflict. So I'm coming from a little different side of considerate, of avoiding conflict or just not giving back to somebody. I mean, really, what is inconsiderate? Inconsiderate, somebody just moving your stuff around, coming to your house and like you have all your toys set up. How irritated would you be, your collectibles? I'm sorry. How irritated would you be if you came in and like one of your nieces, nephews, whatever, little kid?
Those jerks. Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, that's spot on. It makes me like, they don't live near here, my nieces and nephews, and most of them are starting to get a bit older at this point. My family and my older sister, we're really the only ones that have younger than teenagers still at home. So, but yeah, so a lot of my interactions with them is like in Minecraft and stuff, and I've definitely run into them messing with my base in Minecraft, like the jerks they are.
So I had a friend come and he stayed at the house for a while, and we always had 2 bathrooms in our houses, so the kids and the guests get the hall bathroom and so on and so forth. And my friend would get up early in the morning and he would shower and he would bump around and knock things over at like 6 in the morning in the shower and take a squeegee to the mirror. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. Can you go? Finally, I was like, look, man, please don't take a shower till like 10 in the morning. You're killing me. You're killing me at 5 and 6 in the morning with that stuff.
Yeah, back to the in-laws. when my mother-in-law was staying with us before Malachi was born, I was needing to get up wicked early because I was working early morning custodian. So my shift started at 4 a.m. And so I felt real bad because, well, I getting up for the day. She's a crazy light sleeper. So even just because we had a tiny little apartment. She was sleeping in the living room on an air mattress while she was staying with us. And so even just waking up in the middle of the night to use the restroom would wake her up. And so, yeah, I felt real bad. She didn't get very good sleep when she was there with us. But regardless of how considerate I could try to be, it was always going to wake her up. But I tried my darndest, but there was not a single morning where I did not wake her up.
Man, that super light sleeper thing is tough. I became a ninja, dude. I've learned how to, find, if I go to pick up my pants with my belt, find the metal part of the belt buckle and hold it in my hand so it doesn't clank together and make that noise. And, I can open the door so slowly it doesn't make any sound, and slide out and edge it shut, and never wakes my wife up. Oh, she don't care. She'll get up in the morning.
Ding, ding,
It's
ding.
like cowbell with her belt. I'm like, oh my God, can you grab your pants and go, please? Like,
Yeah.
get out.
My wife does a really good job of being considerate, especially in the mornings like that, because she probably about half the time she's up before me. But yeah, no, it's good. We've taught our boys to be a bit more considerate too, because they generally wake up before us. And we're like, yeah, we don't want to wake up, so just come on over to our door and close it. And we've taught them, turn the handle so that it doesn't click when they close it.
Yeah.
Turn the handle so that it closes quiet, and they've gotten a lot better at closing our door quietly and not being super loud. But yeah, when they were younger, because their room is right up above us, they'd get up and they just start running around and jumping and stomping, and we're like, ugh, the earthquake has started again. Yeah. In general, it's, when it comes to being more considerate, it's your Roadhouse quote, your favorite bit of Roadhouse,
Wrong
Just-
lever, Kronk. Oh, sorry, different Roadhouse. No, be nice. Be nice until it's time to not be nice. Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. So we have contractually filled our 60 minutes of podcast for Random Kid. So now it can be bonus time. Just bonus talk time.
oh man. Well, being considerate. The fact that it's the holidays, especially like Thanksgiving, make sure that if you say you're going to be somewhere and you're going to bring something, that you're there on time and you've brought what you said you were going to bring. Just say
She
it.
brought the spoilers. You still yelled at her, man. You still yelled at her.
And know that if you were asked to bring the ice or the Solo cups, it's because we don't trust your cooking.
You will come and chose violence. They say, wow.
So please be considerate and don't bring anything for other people to eat.
Why not you didn't ask me, but here's some banana soup. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. You can't eat at everybody's house. Oh,
That's for
Lord.
day, sure.
Yeah. Man.
Oh
That's a
man.
mess. That's what. Okay, what was brought that wasn't supposed to be brought to the family dinner?
Not this year. But we did invite some guests over, and they were like half an hour, 45 minutes late. Those jerks.
Okay. So do you not invite people like an hour before you're going to serve the food?
No, they were notified like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No.
When
I mean,
to be there.
You say be here at 2 because we're going to serve dinner at 3.
Oh no, they were told to be there at 3:30 because that's when we'd be having dinner. And well,
Did y'all
they
wait
weren't
on
there.
them?
No.
Good for you. I was going to ask you why. Why would you wait on anybody?
Well, and they weren't
They're adults.
bringing
They didn't
food,
show
so
up.
we're like, forget that.